missing at least this one, maybe another one, who knows, we'll see. Approval of the consent agenda.
I move to approve the consent agenda as presented in the packet.
Support.
Okay, motion and a second. Any comments? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Motion carries. Public comments? None? Committee reports. Finance Committee, it's the only one today.
All right, sure. So, talked about a bunch of things in Finance Committee, obviously going through the normal accounts payable, general fund, the different budgets, everything looked good. I think most notably is the, we're still working on the bond. We will approve, it's in the packet, a bid for the asbestos abatement for, I believe phase 1 is the locker room, if I'm not mistaken. And
We're
that's,
gonna approve all three though.
I'm sorry?
We're gonna approve all three.
Oh, okay, so all 3 phases. But phase 1 will be happening over spring break, so that's how quickly we're gonna get to that, right? That also brings us to the bond where we're still at about 20% of where we are with that bond. So we're moving quite rapidly through that, so teeing things up for this summer. Also, we discussed the switch of our accounting firm, our auditing firm, from Berkeley DeLong to Raymond, and that's also in our packet. So we will approve a 5-year agreement with the new accounting firm, hopefully. And yeah, that's about it.
That is it. Okay, thank you very much, Ben. And we shall move on to new business. First item, 651. Approval of the school of choice resolution. Even though it's a resolution, I don't think this requires a roll call vote. Okay, that is in your packet.
I move to approve the school of choice resolution for 25-26 school year.
Okay, a motion, support. A couple supports. Any further discussion or question? This is just on the resolution at this point. I'll put it to a vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed say nay. Okay, the resolution carries. Now we will go into the approval of the 25-26 school of choice openings by grade. Everybody should have their packet, and more or less any commentary is what we're trying to do with that is round out to about 75 kids per class.
And that's grades 2 through 12.
Right.
Kindergarten's a little bit smaller. Kindergarten first is a little smaller.
All right, I will move to approve the 25-26 school of choice openings by grade.
Support.
Okay, any questions, concerns? Anybody had anything on that? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor of approving as presented in the packet, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
And any opposed say nay. Okay, motion carries. Okay, approval of item 653, the location change for the summer 2025 board meetings. Probably be a little dust in this room.
Both libraries are getting all new carpet abatement and carpet, so we need a new place.
And it is recommended that we use City Hall boardroom, which is really quite nice. So, I'm glad that they're offering it up. There won't be any conflicts with schedule of...
Nope, I already checked that out, and we will have our retreat there as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Cool.
All right, so I need a motion for approval of location change for the summer 2025 board meetings to the City Hall boardroom, and we will publish a calendar shortly here after this meeting of which meetings will be over there.
I move to approve the location change.
Full support. Okay. Any questions? What about finance committee meetings?
Do we need to move those?
No, our office is still gonna be open,
Okay, good.
so, I mean,
Yep, we'll just walk
I
from
guess
there
it's
to the, probably a
it's
shorter
possible
walk.
if I have a key to get to another room, it's possible, maybe, I didn't even think to ask about that, but our
So,
office is still gonna be open.
Probably a shorter walk to the city hall.
Like a walk in the park.
Yeah, it might make sense because we do them right before the board
Right.
meeting. It might make sense to.
We'll figure that
I'll
out.
check.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of location change for the summer board meetings, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next on our agenda is the approval of the asbestos abatement. And I think you should have seen the 3 quotes in your packet. And I will let Jess speak
Yeah.
to these.
Yep, there were 3 bids for the asbestos abatements, and that is something that we have to do with every construction project. GFL was the low bidder, and that is who we used already with this project for the elementary, so it makes sense to move forward with them.
All right, I will move to approve the quote to go to GFL for the asbestos abatement.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions for Jess? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And any opposed? Okay, that motion carries. All right, next up, item 655, the approval of our auditor, and I will let Jess and or Ben ask them to comment on it before we take the motion.
Already said my spiel, so you got.
Yeah, this would be a transition from Brickley DeLong to Raymond Robson. The cost is approximately the same between the two once we work out all the variable costs for Brickley. And it makes sense for us as a business office because that's who we also use at Fruitport, so we can just knock out the audit in one sitting. And it would just make everything more uniform from one audit to the next for us.
And with that said, I move to approve the 5-year agreement with Raymond as our new auditor.
Okay, we have a motion.
Support.
And a second. Any questions for either Ben, Jess, Mark, me? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor of Raymond Robson for auditor, please say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Okay. Motion carries. Next up are some retirements. And item 656, we'll take them each individually. The first is the approval of Leanne Willia retirement. Anybody?
Travel.
I did not know
Been here a few years.
Leanne, but she worked in the lunchroom teacher. I saw her letter in our packet.
31 years.
Okay. Anybody want a motion with regret on all these?
I will motion with regret to approve the retirement of
Okay,
Support.
all right, motion and a second. All those in favor of approval of Leanne Malia retirement, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And anybody opposed? Motion carries. Next on our list, item 657, L. Carrabba's retirement.
I motion to approve with regret Al Carrabba's retirement.
Okay.
Support with regret.
Al has been a fixture forever in this high school, hasn't he? All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of Al Carrabba's retirement, please say aye. Aye. And any opposed? And I say fixture, here's a fixture too. Next on our list, 658, approval of Jeff Cook's retirement.
I regretfully move to approve the retirement of Jeff Cook for, gosh, how many years? Past 3 decades. Been giving,
He's 30.
yeah, there's a lot of years in there. In the 30s, yeah, definitely a fixture, so.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of Jeff Cook's retirement with regret, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion carries. Next up, item 659, the approval of the North Muskegon Sexual Education Advisory Board members. And those are listed in your packet, including Sydney Van Zee, Kelly Dye, Teresa Price, and Nicolai Shalacki. Anybody have any questions? Okay, I'll take a motion to approve those names.
I move to approve the Muskegon Sexual Education Advisory Board members as presented in the packet.
Thank you.
Support.
And we have a second. Okay, all those in favor, please say aye. Aye.
Aye.
And any opposed, nay? Motion carries. All right, last new business item, 660, approval of the non-affiliated admin contract update. And as you can all imagine, you have the packet in there, but this is for the admin support teams.
This is updated to include the 2 new staff members.
And this will be good, actually, from last July through the end of this year. Just the way that things work, we do teachers first, and then we wrap around to the rest of the staff. And these numbers were all included in the budget we approved last month, so.
I move that we approve the non-affiliated admin contract update as presented.
Support.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, take it to a vote. All those in favor of approving the non-affiliated admin contract update, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And any opposed? Nay? Motion carries. Board comments? Sure. Kim will start
I'll
today.
start on it. It's such good news that Susie B is doing so well. And the fact that the 3 people looking for approval of retirement, that all 3 of them have over 30 years is, I think, a true statement of our community and being Norsemen. So thank you to them. And congratulations to Angela Corbin for being Teacher of the Week. I would like to echo that, thanking our retirees for all of their hard work. That is almost
100 years combined experience here, which is bananas. Like, that's incredible. It's exciting to hear about things with the bond, putting new carpet in here, and less asbestos is always a good thing. So, yeah, it's exciting that things are continuing to move along.
Yeah, well, echo these things. Gosh, congratulations on such great careers, and thank you for the service of all three of the retirees. Big shoes to fill, but I'm sure that we have a team that can do that. So, thank you for the volunteers and people who stepped up to work on the Sexual Education Advisory Committee. It's never easy to get volunteers and people to do this, so I appreciate that.
I would say all the same things, and just a special prayer to Kurt and his family for the really difficult time they're having right now.
Pretty much all the same. I really do appreciate all the years of experience and dedication of those 3 retirees, and wish them the very best in whatever might be next for them. And same with Kurt and his family. And then also best of luck for Susie B, that everything continues to go as well as it's gone so far. And we had a nice chat today, and she wants to be back here, but understands that she's got to focus on herself first, and then will come the school board responsibilities. So that's it.
Yeah, I echo everything. It's a legacy of teachers, right? So it's hard to see them leave, but definitely wish them all the best, and of course Mrs. B. Also want to call out, I was at the orchestra concert last night. Phenomenal. Well done, CJ. You guys just sounded so good. I got to remember that last song you guys played, because that like still lives in my head. And then Mrs. Corbin, of course, was the teacher of the week a couple weeks ago. So that's the icing on the cake. So good luck in gosh, what's it called again? Festival? Yeah, on Wednesday. So I'm sure you guys will kill it.
I want to do an addendum. Thank you very much to Jess for stepping up and filling in where other people that you'd think would have didn't. So thank you.
I would also echo everything that was said here, especially the thank you to our 3 retirees who together have a combined near century of years of service, which is pretty amazing. And then also board appreciation. I know this can be a very thankless job, but we really appreciate all you guys do for the school and the community.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
I have signatures, Ben and Steve.